Hello there.
Hello there.
Well, it's not nice to say. Let's not say it.
Really? It's a bad word.
Yeah, it's not nice to say.
And my mom says never say shut up.
Hi. Having fun now?
Yeah, look at me. I only got party and the red kind.
Hello. Michael. What? Oh, we spilling over?
Yeah, that just popped.
Hi, Monkey Bean.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, handsome. Here's Handsome Man. Love you. Love you.
There you go, record.
Come on, guys, like, Bugs, raise your hand. Come on, guys, like, all animals, raise your hand. All right, good, we're gonna have fun. So, first things first, why don't we wish Bradley Happy Communion? Bradley, I was just telling everybody before, it's like, you know, on my communion, I didn't get to have a reptile show, so you're very lucky. I think I got like a tent or something like that in my routine. I was like, oh, you're gonna go camping this summer. I'm like, oh, it's it's still like practically springtime, you know, it's not summer yet. But anyway, so you're very fortunate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a chance to some live reptiles, amphibians, and bugs. And the way we always start the show is with simple rules. We have to make sure that we all stay sitting down and we don't stand up suddenly because next, all right? And last and final rule is have lots and lots of fun and shout and holler, all right? Anyway, so first things first. Now, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna get a chance to see some animals from Madagascar now. How many guys? What were the animals that were having the party and singing that song? What song were they singing in that movie? Anybody remember? Lemurs? They were singing a song. Tell us.
I like to move.
Yes, exactly. Like I like to move it. So everybody say that. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. All right, awesome. So anyway, these bugs actually they don't sing or anything like that. Exactly. The bugs don't sing. The lemurs don't really sing. But I actually got a chance to study lemurs, and I found out lemurs like to eat fruits and vegetables, and they also like to eat bugs. And so I brought the bugs with me today. Now, Bradley, you're gonna help me out here. Now, Bradley, come on up. You're gonna be my assistant today. All right. And so the thing is, guys, that I had these bugs, but you know, lately I've been kind of like, you know, forgetting stuff, so I really don't remember where I put them, and so what I want Bradley to do is Bradley's gonna check in the containers and see if the bugs are in there or not. And you guys gonna say yes or no if you think the bugs are in the container. On the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You guys think the bugs are in the green container? Yes or no?
Yeah.
All right, Bradley, just take a look in there. Don't tell them what's in there if it's not bugs though, okay? Just take a look. Any bugs in there? No bugs in there. Alright, now let's move on over to the red container, okay? Now inside the red container there might be some bugs. Now Bradley, take a look inside the red container. Any bugs in there? Any bugs?
No, not really.
No bugs in there either. Alright, now Bradley, come back over here. Come back over on this side. Now, are there any bugs right here?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah, there's some bugs in here. Those aren't the bugs we're looking for because we're looking for the bugs that are right here. Now, Bradley, come on over here. Alright, now we're looking for the bugs that are right here. Now, Bradley, just take a look inside there. Remember these bugs right here?
Oh, there's a couple.
Yes, exactly. There's a couple. So, I'm just going to shake these bugs out into the green cloth right here. And hopefully they'll There's the bugs. And next time we got 4 that so everyone can see. I just counted 4. So if you see any other roaches in your house, they're not from here. Now, guys. Now, Bradley, here. Now, I know you like bugs, so I'm gonna let you hold one of these bugs here. Take one, all right? And anybody else want to volunteer to hold the bug? Right here, hold the bug here. Come on, you can hold the bug too. One for you. And anybody else want to hold the bug? Anybody else? You want to hold the bug? Come on, you want to hold the bug. All right. Bradley's mom's gonna volunteer then instead. Cool. All right. So now what we're gonna do now is we're not taking the chocolate syrup. So let me go get some. I'm just kidding. No, we're not gonna eat the bugs. I mean, if you're really hungry and you want something to eat, I guess you can eat a Madagascar and cockroach. But very cool. Now, the other thing, guys, is like a lot of people are like, oh, guys, Eric, why do you keep these bugs in your hat? And I'm like, well, I keep the bugs in my hat because actually I was shopping for a hat one day for my shows. I'm like, oh, I gotta get a new hat. And this hat is actually made of a plant called raffia, which grows in Madagascar, and you know, I put them in the hat. But I've been through like 3 or 4 hats because the bugs are herbivores and they actually eat the hat, and I get big holes in the hat. So, and it looks pretty bad now, but usually it looks a lot worse after you have to cut. Now, why don't we give a big hand for all these Madagascar cockroaches?
You're domesticated.
But this is what we'll do now. We're going to see another bug now. The next bug we're going to see is an arachnid. Now, it's a really big bug. Now, actually, no, that's not the one we're looking for, Bradley. You might want to sit down for this one because it's actually, it gets a little creeped out sometimes. All right, so, all right, now let's see. Like I said, it's a really, I got you right there. So it's a big tarantula. Straight from the Smithsonian Museum. All right, now what we'll do now is that now tarantulas and all bugs and people and animals, except for snakes and worms, have appendages. So you know your legs are appendages, your arms are appendages, and tarantulas. These are really cool now. Now these are so cool now. I actually have a friend. Now Bradley, I know you like bugs and stuff like that and reptiles and everything. Well, now here's one option for you. If you want to study bugs, you can study bugs like these bugs right here. My friend Randy does it, and he's in the Museum of Natural History. He's an entomologist. And so he studies them now. He studies them like to figure out different types of species. Now some bugs, some of these scorpions look exactly the same. Like you look at them and like, oh, that's the same scorpion. But one thing that's different is that if you look at them really closely, they have little hairs on their body, right, on their pinchers. And so what you have to do is, where's that thing? Hold on a second. You reflect ultraviolet light, and so
yeah, they glow?
watch, yeah, they do. Now watch this. I'm gonna turn on the woods light and watch this. And I'm gonna shine it over them, and then you can see they actually fluoresce. All right, so I'll do it one more time.
Wow.
Check that out.
Oh, that is neat.
Yeah, they reflect ultraviolet light, and so the way their skin is, they reflect ultraviolet light, and so they can identify them. They're like, okay, let's shine a UV light, and you can see the hairs much better, so they can identify them that way, which is cool, right? Go to tropics. Anybody plan on traveling to Belize or Costa Rica or out of the country? Or if you do, awesome. Isn't that cool? That's cool. Yeah, come on, Bradley, try it, man, try it.
Yeah, it's cool.
I promise you won't hurt.
All right.
Isn't that cool?
There you go.
Excellent, man. That's awesome.
There you go.
Isn't it cool? Cool. You guys want to try it? Come on, try it.
Any animals.
That's awesome. See?
Look at your hand.
Oh, wow,
Right,
they
exactly.
go like that. It's so cool.
Can you fix your photo?
They feel like they're tickling.
No, because all their feet, it doesn't tickle.
Okay, I turned back. I got a new one.
Very cool.
And
Alright,
I'm
now guys, but I used to hide tarantulas in my room, and then my mom found them and I had to get rid of them all. Don't hide them in your room.
Note to self.
Yep, so I have one really cool tarantula right here. Now this is Sunny the tarantula. Everybody say hi to Sunny. Now you can't really say hi to Sunny, like say hi because she doesn't have any ears. So what you have to do is you have to stomp your feet. So on the count of everybody stomp your feet. 1, 2, 3, stomp your feet. Alright, that's better. She can actually feel the vibrations like that. So that's how she feels things now. She's one of the coolest tarantulas. Not just because she looks cool, but also because she's actually a threatened species, like on the endangered species list. So what that means that she's 2 steps away from something. What's she 2 steps away from? What do you think? That's close. That's 1 step away from endangered, and 2 steps away from dying, or what's the other word for dying? Extinction, exactly. But you know what? Since she's on that list, she probably like you can't take one out of the wild. So I have this one. So she's a captive-born animal. It's called captive-born. So she's cool. But if I got another one, like and I saw one crawling across the road, I'm like, oh cool, I'm gonna pick it up. And I got pulled over and I had it, I would get in a lot of trouble. But so don't collect them. But what we're gonna do now?
Where's the wise?
So guys, now take a look. Now you see this part of her body right there, the abdomen. I'm gonna try to get her to spin some webs. Now she spins a lot of webs usually. Now I'm gonna try to get her to spin some webs at her, but I'm gonna try to get her to spin some. You guys see it?
Oh, that is so cool.
Yes.
All right, now Bradley, come over here.
Bradley,
I'm gonna hang it
that
from your
looks
head.
so cool.
I'm just kidding.
I didn't care.
Now you know what's cool? Now you wouldn't have to worry too much about like say if in the corner you had a spider there. These spiders typically don't climb up up walls or climb up trees. The ground and spin little burrows on the inside and on the outside, so that way when bugs come by, you
Yeah, they eat
grab
like your
them.
husband.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? That's so funny you said that, Bradley. Because this spider right here actually did that. This is a female. I had a male one just like this, and I bred them. But all we got to do is we're gonna do something. We're gonna learn how spiders eat. Now spiders love to eat like different types of things, but they can't eat like us. They can't chew.
He ate a cricket.
Yeah, she did. Well, you know
I
what?
have a bunch of them in my room.
You know what? The thing is, when I take her out, sometimes she gets nervous. So I've never had her eat. Like I put crickets in a lump, and they shed their skin, but they shed the fangs. They shed their stomachs. They shed every single part of their body comes off, including their lungs. Everything.
Yeah,
Everything
their
comes off.
eyes.
Their eyes, everything. Everything comes off, and then they have a brand new whole body. Say hi to Handball the Toad. He's a little dirty, so you're gonna have to hold Handball. All right, here, both hands like that. Cool. All right, and everybody say hi to Baseball the Toad. Now I named them Handball and Baseball. I usually have my animals for a while, and then they'll do something cool, and then I'll name them. And so I'm gonna hold Handball here for Bradley for a second. That's a little bit of dirt. No worries, it's not poop. Now watch. Now I'm gonna hold him like that. Now watch what happens. I'm gonna hold him like this, And you'll notice that eventually they'll start blowing themselves up in the air like balloons. All right, now watch what happens. You can see I'm gonna poke baseball a little bit. It doesn't hurt baseball. I'm just gonna go like that. Now I'm gonna poke handball a little bit.
Oh, he
Here,
just
Bradley,
did
you poke handball a little bit.
See,
Like that.
look
Not too
at the
hard, like
froggies.
that. Just
Look,
kind of tap. All right, like
Christopher, look, frog.
and you'll see now slowly they're gonna start to blow themselves up there.
Oh, I see it.
Now it looks like baseball's getting bigger. Handball's getting a little bit bigger. There goes handball. I just took myself up. Now, guys, what happens with a balloon if you blow it up with too much air? It pops, and that's exactly what happens to these toads when they blow themselves into the air like that. After a while. No, I'm just kidding. That was good, right? Some of the straight face. No, I'm teasing. No, but what happens is they puff themselves up with air like balloons, and they actually do that because they have poisons. Like you see these little bumps on the side of their head.
Yeah, the
Seriously.
pop right out of the mouth.
Yep, exactly. So if you're ever starving in the woods and there's toads hopping around, there's nothing else to eat, don't eat the toad. You can actually, you know what? You can eat the legs. That's about it. But don't eat that part. You know, you'll be in trouble. But what we're gonna do now is, I mean, after telling you that they're poisonous, you probably don't want to touch them. But they're not oozing out anything now, so we can actually touch them and we'll be okay. So, on the count of three, ready? 1, 2, 3, and go! Come on, go! You too, baby. Well, there you go. Come on, you guys. On your marks, get set, and go! Both of you guys, what's going on? Come on, tell me what's sitting there again. They can tell us. But anyway, guys, what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna see some. Oh wait, there's one more amphibian to see. All right. Now this amphibian is an amphibian that lives in trees. Comes from Australia. Now these are called. They look like spider frogs, right? Those long legs. But these are called white sheep frogs. Now, Bradley, hold your hand out like that. Actually, hold your finger out like that. Hold your finger out like that. All right. I'm gonna let the frog hang from your finger, right? Now watch, we're gonna do some frog acrobatics. Now watch, you can see how. Now I'm just gonna take one of the frog's hands and put him on Bradley's head. You can see the frog. Hold on. There he goes. If I put them that way, they can still stick to things. They're really cool. You guys wanna try it? Alright, I got a better idea. Ready?
Cool.
Gabby, just stop. It looks like he's trying to eat it. That's just did it.
Ryan.
Okay. Right? And like I said, sometimes you find them in the bathroom, but sometimes you find them on walls. So like, watch this. I can let them hang from your wall. Imagine you come on my head, there's a frog on my wall. Alright, you guys, how about from Bradley's face? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, you guys. Alright, now what we're going to do now is we're actually going to see some really cool reptiles. So what I was saying about here for the early in July, you hear them. From like late June to early July, you hear them start to call. What are you going to say? Here's in the males. Anybody have an idea?
The eggs?
Yeah, the eggs, exactly. So it's this. Now, Bradley, let's try to flip her upside down together. Let's see if we can try to get her upside down. Whoa. Very slowly. She might fall. Whoa, she fell. All right, Betty. Oh, I'm sorry, Brown. To it. Oh wait, there she goes. There she goes a little bit. Kind of, sort of, almost. I'm just kind of giving her a safety net. But anyway, guys, so what she can do is she has what are called nano hairs, little microscopic hairs on her
Like
feet.
a spider?
Yeah, well, kind of like a little bit different than a spider, but they're like these little microscopic hairs. They're called lamellae or hairs, so they kind of go like this. Right? Isn't that She's actually a python, and Bradley, you can actually hold to him here.
Oh, Bradley. I gotta get this.
You got the camera?
I have.
Okay.
I've been using your camera.
It just hit me
She's
now.
not looking at her best right now because she's actually getting ready to shed her skin. So if you look at her eyes are a little bit cloudy right
Bradley,
now.
look at her.
She's not looking at her best, but when she's in her normal
Wilson.
pose, She's actually white and yellow, so she's like white and yellow, but you can't really see it that well
Keep
right
smiling.
now.
Look at me. Bradley.
Yeah. Good luck.
I know. I just want to get.
Where would your eyes be right now?
I know. I can't help it. Bradley.
Ryan.
Move out of the way.
You gotta move out of the way till it's your turn. Pete, look up.
Peter.
Cool, man.
Steph.
Amanda, you want to hold the... Allie, look at it. Look at mommy. I can't get the whole snake in it.
Touch her. You want to hold her?
Mikey, take a look. Here.
It feels nice,
Here.
so she's cool.
So when is she gonna shed? You said. I'm
It's
sorry.
gonna be like another week because you can see her eyes are still cloudy. Yes, make some real good vibrations. All right, and let's see if I can pull baby out. All right.
Oh, I think baby is not like a big baby.
Wow. Oh, baby's big.
Oh, baby is big.
You guys have to sit down. Quiet. He's a big live animal.
All right, now.
Oh, wait.
Stop. He's a big baby. Ryan. Gabby.
So this is baby. Now baby is also a Burmese python, and baby is also going to shed her skin. So they're kind of like on the same shed type because they eat the same amount. And so you can see that baby, her skin's kind of cloudy right now. So you really can't see her real colors, but usually she's like brown and green and yellow. She's really cool looking. But now, yeah, she's a python. She's a Burmese python. You can see she's really strong.
Bradley, smile.
Now, Bradley, do you want to help hold her? Actually, why don't you guys all stand up? We'll all hold her together.
Yeah, she's heavy.
She's heavy. All right, hold on now. Let's like that. She just started eating rabbits recently. But frozen.
She's like a
Alright, you gonna help? You gonna help me? Come help.
Put the stuffing down.
Hey, give her a hug. Why don't you give her a hug? Hug her. Yeah, hug her like that. Can you ask her how heavy she is?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's so cool.
She's awesome.
I'm trying.
That looks awesome.
Okay, everybody look here.
Over here, guys. Steph, look over here.
Well, get up. Tiny.
You could have got
Where are you going?
Adam?
Wait, guys. Wait, guys.
Wait, no, ask me. You can ask me questions. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Get out.
There's no silly questions at all. You can ask me anything you want. It's cool.
Allie. Look at Mom. Allie.
Cool, right?
It's heavy, Wilson?
Wow.
Now, you guys, all right, how about we put her on all your necks, all right? All together, though. I can't do it individually because then my arms are dead by the end of the day. Awesome.
Everybody look up. Everybody look up.
Everybody look up.
Look over there. Look at the picture.
Look at this camera. This is Bradley's camera. Cheese.
Allie, look up, Allie, look up.
Oh, you go. That's cool, man. Awesome.
That's a good one. Look up.
Allie, look up.
Ryan, look up.
Ryan, look up.
Dad, Peter.
Look up, Allie, look up, Allie, look up. Come on.
You want to just help me?
Look here.
What?
Wow. Good for you, Dad.
That's awesome.
Great job, guys.
You did it. That's awesome.
Evil.
Camille.
It does.
Yup.
No.
Alright, you did it.
Really
Yeah, you know how much she weighs? She's like almost 60 pounds.
After this, I'm gonna get mine.
I feed her like once every 12 days, something like that. Now it's Bluey's turn. Now Bluey smells a little bit. He had an accident. He's gonna have like 7,000 gigabytes. And everybody say hello to Bluey.
You had me ready for a jump
you might
out
smell
thing, I
something. He
thought.
just had an accident in his cage and I rolled it up in a ball and it's sorry, I had to push it in the corner. It's like a typo. But Bluey's a blue tegu. Now Bluey's awesome. Now guys, I'm gonna put Bluey down for a second.
Bluey is cool.
All right, now you watch Bluey. Now Bluey constantly sticks his tongue out just like a snake, right? And his activity level is just like a snake too. Now you can see he keeps flicking his tongue out. So everybody go like this with your tongue. Go. All right, now if you were a lizard or a snake and you wanted to find food, that's how you would find it. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna eat Bradley. Now guys, whatever you guys do, everybody go like this. Hey, Bluey, what's up? Go, hey, Bluey, how do you smell? If Bluey could talk, he'd be like, I smell pretty good. But no, actually, guys, what he does is he has a nose inside of his mouth. It's called Jacobson's organ. And so every time he brings his tongue inside of his mouth, it sends a message to his brain. It says, oh, this mouse number. Oh, this rat number. Oh, that's Bradley. There it goes.
Get a kiss, Ryan.
I'm gonna kiss you.
Yeah, wait, ready? 1, 2, and whoa.
Go. See what?
Oh, there you go.
You want to do it? I don't want to do it. He wants to do it.
Hey, you want to do it? Ready? 1, 2, and whoa. That's awesome. Alright, anybody else want to kiss on cheek and Bluey? You want to kiss?
Yeah, like my sister's gonna get a kiss.
Get the picture.
I'm trying. I got it.
You got it, awesome, excellent. You got the tongue, his tongue. Also, other animals might hunt him, so when they're hunting for him, guess what? This tail right here can actually pop off. No. Like I was saying before, like there's not a lot of sensation on the tail, so it's not so bad. But all right, so what I'm gonna do is
It will grow back.
it will grow back. It will grow back. Like in fact, scientists have even done studies with the tail. They cut little holes in the tail, and the tails actually grow out of it. So yeah, really. I'm not even joking. Like I have it in scientific journals. They show the lizards with the tails coming out, but they're not allowed to publish it because actually it was already published, but like they don't like publicize it too much because it's it's like not really humane to cut holes in a lizard's tail. You know what I mean? But to break it off it's different. So all right, so let me just show you how it's done. So basically inside the tail there's one part called the fracture point, and that's the part where it breaks. And so in order for me to do it correctly, I have to hold one side like that and the other side like that. And it's somewhere in that part. No, it won't bleed. It doesn't bleed at all. It doesn't bleed at all because the nerves actually constrict. So I'll show you exactly what happens. So watch, guys, on the count of 3. 1 and 2 and... I'm just kidding.
You were like this.
No, I was really good. But honestly, I saw it happen once. I feel like I got like, oh my god, oh. And I had to walk out of the room and I ran back in and the lizard was like up on the blanket. Like that. And it was like wiggling all over it. It was like, ugh, it was just gross. So, but that's what happens. But anyhow, guys, let's all say goodbye to Blue. Say bye, Bluey. Bye, you guys.
Stare at me. What is the
You know what this means, guys? That's funny, but on the count of 3, I want you guys to all sing, hey, Groucho, cheer up. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3.
Hey, Grouchy, wake up!
And there's Groucho. Now, Groucho's a snapping turtle, but he's not just any snapping turtle. Well, it's called an alligator snapping turtle because his bite's like an alligator. Now, watch, guys. Now, Groucho's gotten much better. Like, every time I tell him to cheer up, he's a little bit better because usually when I take him out, I'm going to tap him on his head. Now, watch what happens. His mouth opens like that, right? And so usually when I take him out, his mouth is already open, so he's getting much better. Now, inside his mouth, guys, he has a little worm inside his mouth. Now, everyone, stay where you are. I'm going to walk around, all right? And if you guys just look inside his mouth, just look inside.
What is that?
Don't touch this. Look, can you see the worm?
What is
See the worm.
I saw that's a real.
Can you guys see the worm in his mouth? Look. Can you guys see it? Whoa.
Oh, I know how that thing
Wait,
works.
what's your guys?
Yeah, he said it's like bait and
he
then
has
the
a
fish will
look-
come in his mouth.
Yes, exactly. It's fishing bait. So let's the fish swims by, and as soon as it sees the worm, it swims into his mouth, and then there goes the tarantula leg fish, and that's how Groucho gets his food. Now, Groucho, you can see how strong it really is. Like, he's pulling it really hard. Oh, you're ripping his leg. Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. Oh, I have 2. Well, that's a big. How big is that fish tank? 120 gallons? 130? Yeah, that's him. Now, you guys can pat him on the shell. You can pat him on the shell. He's really cool. Yep. And he's a really old tortoise. Now, guys, you see these little sections on the shell? Those are called scutes. And his scutes usually have little lines on them, but when they get really old, they get weathered, they get worn down, and so he's actually at least 60 years old. He's a pretty old tortoise. Yeah. Yep. And I see there's a little. You can see there's a little nick in the shell. You see that little nick right there? That's probably from another animal trying to eat him because their shell is really strong. And so the only way something can penetrate a shell like that is if like a rock fell on it or he fell down off or something, or if another animal tried to eat him. And since he's terrestrial, lives on the ground, it's very unlikely that he fell off or something. So, oh, they can live like over 100 years old in captivity. So if you have one as a pet and you take good care of it and feed it well and he doesn't have any parasites, he can live a very long time. So like 100 years, like a 100-year-old tortoise. Yep, he's awesome. So you guys can pat him here, pat him in his shell. He doesn't mind. What's that? Oh, that's just some
Food.
yeah. I tried, sorry. But he eats just about anything. He eats fruits and vegetables. If you guys want, I can feed him.
Hey, I like turtles.
I like turtles too. They're cool.
Thanks for the snack.
Look at that.
I'm so hungry. This performing stuff is for the birds.
Here he goes.
Look at that. He's taking it right. I gotta get a picture of him eating a banana.
Yeah.
So Eric, what do? They wait for them to fall? I mean, how do they get
Out of the trees, yeah, they fall like, rotten bananas.
back up, honey.
Usually they eat more fruit that's like not so ripe. They usually eat rotting fruit and rotting things.
Right, so it's nice and soft.
Mhm.
How cool.
And they'll sit under a tree, so it's like say if there's a fruit tree in the forest. A fruit tree in the forest is like gold for all the animals, and all the animals are kind of hanging out by it.
Look, he's got a
He's
banana
like,
on
where's
his face.
more? And he's funny. He really communicates well with me. He like in the morning. If I didn't feed him on time, he walks over and he lets me know. He literally walks over and follows me around the house until I give him his food. But I have a lot. No. He walks. When I was like, I think it came out when I was like 8 years old. When I was taking to the movies to see it. I loved it.
He loved it. No, that's Princess Bride.
So he's a herbivore, guys. So herbivores only eat fruits and vegetables like that. So he won't eat anything else that's alive, yeah. So that's a good lesson for you guys. Everybody eat your fruits and vegetables every day.
Very cute.
I always eat carrots.
Do you need a special?
What's that? If there's not, if it's like say if you put like a piece of chicken on the floor, it's not alive, but he would probably eat it just because he's try it and taste it. But
Do you need like a special license to own him, or is
no.
something?
No, I mean, he's not endangered. I have an endangered tortoise though at home, Polly. She's a gopher tortoise. I have to have a license for her.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's serious because basically I have a license and it's the laws are like kind of, I mean they're good, but they don't really make sense because like for example like you can like bulldoze like a whole forest and not get permits for that, but like it's so hard to get a permit to keep an endangered animal. Or if you pick up an endangered animal like those tarantulas, they charge you $5,000, but yet you can go bulldoze that whole area where the tarantulas live
Kill them all.
and kill them all. And it's like okay, so it's like so it's.
Way back. She's back here. Because it's an animal, it's a real animal, and it can get very frightening.
Okay, guys, so what I want you guys to do is, on the count of 3, we're going to cheer for this last animal. She's one of my favorites. I've worked with her for 13 years, and her name is Wally. So on the count of 3, I want you guys to all cheer. Wally, Wally, Wally. 1, 2, 3.
Wally, 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 Wally.
Wait.
Just kidding, you guys. Everybody say hello to Wally. Say hi, Wally. So this is Wally, and Wally is an American alligator. Say hi, Wally. She's really awesome. Now, I've worked with Wally for 13 years, and it's been a lot of fun working with her. Now, she's grown about 1.5 feet since I got her, but before that, guys, she lived in captivity, so her growth was stunted. So right now, at 16 years old, she's 16. She should be at least like 6 feet. She should be 6 feet by now. She's 5 feet now, all right. But she's gonna grow to be at least 6 or 7 feet when I have in captivity, and she's really awesome. Now, guys, what I wanted you to do is I want everyone to stand up. We're gonna learn a dance called the alligator adaptation dance. Now, alligators are adapted for living in water because they have special characteristics, and so the characteristics are their tail can paddle like that. They have webbed feet. Oh, they have webbed feet. Yeah, she's getting heavy. They have webbed feet like a duck. and during droughts, eyelid, right? See that, guys? That's what you can see in the water. It's called the nictitating membrane. Can you all say that? Nictitating membrane? You say nictitating membrane fast. Right? So guys, now what we're gonna do is I want you guys to do a dance, right? It's called the alligator adaptation dance. Now it goes like this, alright? So on the count, we don't have any music now, so we can do it anyway. That doesn't matter. Alright, so on the count, you shake your tail. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shake your tail like that. 1, 2, 3 times, shake your tail. Then shake your left foot like that. Then shake your right foot like that. And that's how alligators can swim through the water. So it's really cool. Now, what we're gonna do is for Bradley's confirmation, communion. I can't confirmation, communion. I get them all mixed up. For your communion, we're gonna let you hold Wally. You can hold Wally together. Come on over, man. Come on over. We're gonna put Wally in your arms.
Bradley, wait,
Bradley, so look this way. Look this way.
Should I go that way? Which way am I going? Okay, wait, alright. Oh, sorry, Mom.
Cool. Say alligator. Awesome. Isn't she cool? Awesome.
Doing another. Here we go.
Wow.
That is cool.
How come she doesn't bite?
Well, she's just a pet. Like they live with me. These are my pets. All of them. No. I have a 500-gallon pool for her, and it's actually got it from a place called Trade Fair. They make these big giant plastic tubs. And so I got one of the tubs from Trade Fair over on the Sunrise Highway, and I put a filter in it. I don't think she's gonna get past 6 feet. I think this is a year yet. She's 5 feet now, but she'll probably get 6 feet.
Ryan, Ryan's Allie around. Wait, Allie.
I like it.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, she's
Allie, 1 minute. Let me get Ryan. Ryan, smile.
Yeah, right. That's gonna give her a surprise party. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll do that. We'll have a.
Okay. All right, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3.
We are we think they are the best. They are good.